Hello. I hope you can hear me quite well. Um, yes, I thought I was live on the wrong account. I'm just waiting for people to check my. Hello, hello, hello. Is my sound okay? Is my sound okay? Just let me know in the comments and we'll stop the episode. Do you hear me? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you hear me? Is that okay? Nobody sounds. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get it started. So, welcome to another episode. Today, we're going to talk about why you attract the wrong type of leads. Because that happens. A lead is not a good lead. The thing is, like I think this is going to be a very direct, straight to the point episode. I hope you don't mind. But I want to talk about why you attract the wrong leads for your business, because that happens. It happened to me when I started as well. You gain followers, and people show interest in your offer, but when it comes to the point of them investing, they back out. Or you enroll clients into your program, but you experience that they are a wrong fit. So they're not actually the ideal client, the dream client everybody's talking about. Everybody's having these dream clients. That is not you. So you attract the wrong leads. So why does that happen? So just to make it clear, there are people out there who's ready to invest a high ticket price into people's programs. Your job is to attract them. So that is the point of your marketing. Your goal for your content is to attract qualified leads to your site, and through your content communicate with them. So you choose what to post. You grow your audience. So whoever you attract, it's on you. Because nobody's telling you what to post. You're the one who's deciding what's going out on your feed. And so the audience that you build is on you. So just to add some context here, I experienced the same thing when I just started out. I grew my following quite quickly, but it was the wrong audience. I had 8,000 at one point, and nobody bought. Or those who bought was really not the best fit for my program. I felt like I was more invested in them getting the result that they actually were for themselves. And that's a problem. That's a problem. So if you are in this stage where you feel like the people you attract are the wrong leads, why is that happening? So today I'm going to talk about 3 things that you are doing wrong in your messaging that attracts these people through your content. Because you post content and you attract somebody, but those people are the wrong fit for your program. So the first thing that I see most people do wrong is that they post content to increase their metrics instead of actually providing value for your audience. So you are extremely set on getting more likes, getting comments, getting a high reach on your reel or your post or whatever, and you forget to actually provide value. I remember when I first started, I got invited in so many engagement groups. I don't know if they exist to this day, but what people actually did in those engagement groups was to you write in those groups when you have posted something, and everybody in those groups, it could be like 10 to 30 people, everybody run to your content piece and just comment a lot of shit, basically, and liking to get more engagement, to get you higher reach. And when you are in one of those engagement groups, if you don't actually commit to post on everybody else's post, you get thrown out of the group. So I remember I was invited to so many groups when I first started. The first 6 months, they have this engagement group. I don't know if anybody of like who's watching now have experienced that kind of thing, or if it actually still exists. I don't know, but I think many people are too focused on increasing their metrics, increasing their likes, increasing their following, increasing the comments, that they actually neglect on the thing that brings sale in and is creating value for your audience. So in my program, we don't focus on getting likes, getting comments, getting a high reach on a reel or a post or whatever. What we focus on is, do people want to continue the conversation in the direct messages with us? I don't get a lot of likes on my post. I don't get a lot of comments. But what people do not see is that I have a lot of conversations in the direct messages. So that's a metric that people do not actually see. And in my program, we do not focus on having a high engagement that people can see. We focus on quality engagement. And quality engagement is different from engagement. Quality engagement is when people are leaving genuine comments on your post that you can use for market research purposes, or engagement in direct messages where they actually want to continue the conversation with you to discuss the topic that you posted about. That is quality engagement. Likes has nothing to do with it. Doesn't tell me anything. Everybody can like a picture. Everybody can like a reel. Doesn't really matter. But quality engagement is something else. And that is something that you should pay attention to. So start to post to actually provide value, so people want to continue the conversation in the direct messages, to build relationship with you, for them to actually say that, you know what, this content piece that you just now created, I feel this is me. So I feel like this and that. You understand me. I experience the same thing. This resonate with me. Continue the conversation. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm sorry. So that is what we're aiming for. Not to increase the attribution, the metrics. That is likes, comments, followers. So that's the first step that I think people doing wrong. They when they attract wrong leads, they are too focused on actually the metrics, to increasing the metrics. And we just post to increase your followers. You get so many weird followers. You get Justin, who's doing cryptocurrency, Jessica, who's doing nails, and Thomas, who's a coach. So you get so many random people that you don't even you don't understand why they're following in the first place. So when you are specific about who you're talking to, you're posting to create value for your audience. You can understand why people that is in your segment group, why they follow you, because the content you produce is beneficial for them. Oh, sorry. So, people, stop focusing on likes, comments, followers. Focus on creating value to attract the right type of followers, the right type of leads. First, first point. The second thing that I don't see a lot of coaches or other people in the industry talking a lot about is that you do not understand the market sophistication of your market. And what I mean by that is not everybody who's in your market segment group is an ideal client. And when people, like, you need to talk to the same people, you need to talk the same language as the people you want to attract. So you need to understand how sophisticated are my market. When I first started, the first 6 months, I had no idea what I actually was doing. So I invested a lot, like bad investments, and I did a lot of strange things. It was strange. So because I had no idea what to actually do. However, when I figured out it didn't work, I started to follow more industry leaders instead of gurus who allegedly knew what they were talking about. Stopped following their advice. Start making better investments. So I got more sophisticated based on previous investments, previous knowledge. So you need to understand how sophisticated are my market, and you need to understand who do I want to attract, who do I want to talk to. So, for instance, I'm also a mom. I'm 35, I think 35. Yeah, I'm 35. I have a job. I've been working in corporate for, I don't know, 12, 13 years. I understand how things work. So I'm more sophisticated. I would just say I'm more sophisticated than an 18-year-old fresh out of high school trying to pursue a coaching career on Instagram. I'm more sophisticated. So if people want to attract me as a client, they need to speak my language. They need to speak my language. So even though some of your market segment group, your program might be a fit for everybody, you need to start to talk this and speak the same language of the people who you want to attract. So you need to understand how sophisticated are my target audience. Have they invested before? Are they married? Do they work full time? What kind of, have they worked corporate? Do they have a higher education? All of these things you need to understand. Just because you have a niche, and having a niche is not good enough. The segment group is huge. So you need to focus on a specific market in that segment group and talk the same language. It's a part of your branding. I speak a certain way to attract the market sophistication of the market that I want to represent. So you need to understand the market sophistication of your market, and many people miss this part. You are posting like it's 2013, guys. And especially when it comes to high ticket clients are more sophisticated. They have invested high ticket prices before. They know what kind of questions to ask. The questions is different. Okay? So figure out what kind of questions this segment group have. Because you need to understand, and you have to pose the way that they making buying decisions. When I'm looking for somebody to invest in, I need to understand what's their perspective. How are they? What kind of personality are they? Can I actually solve the problem that I'm currently struggling with? I need to understand all of these things. And you need to post like how people are making buying decisions right now. People are like, they want to watch how you act in front of a camera, how you speak, your perspective of things. And your perspective has to resonate. So if you are here, like posting for metrics, only doing a picture with a font and some beautiful colors and all of that, hoping that people, sophisticated buyers, are going to invest in you, think again. Think again. We have to stop posting like it's 2013. People are buying differently. There's content everywhere. And you need to up your game if you want to compete with the best. So understand the market sophistication of your market. How sophisticated are my buyers? And you need to speak the same language. You need to speak the same language, guys. Oh, that was a rant. Oh, sorry. The third and last point. And write this down. You can't attract high ticket clients with a low ticket mentality. You can't attract high ticket clients with a low ticket mentality. So you are here, for you is easy, like, why can't they just pay me $400 a month on a payment plan? It's easy. Still, you are here looking for every free ebook, every free course, and hoping to hit jackpot. You don't understand, like, you're not willing to actually invest yourself in a high ticket program. You don't have the money for it, but your audience should have the money to invest in your program. You don't understand how people think, how the thought process is, what kind of fears they have when they're making this investment. It would be harder for you to overcome objections that you will meet with high ticket clients when you yourself are not willing to invest premium. Does that make sense? So you can't attract high ticket clients with a low ticket mentality. Why should you just look like hoping to hit jackpot with free courses, free webinars, trying to get all of these free things, while you expect your audience to pay a high ticket price for your program? Doesn't make sense, guys. Does not make sense. I just think I'm going to leave it there. Because there's a certain set of objections that comes along with charging high ticket. There's fear involved. People are like investing their life savings, not life savings, but like there's a lot of money that goes into investing high ticket. So you will get sophisticated questions, sophisticated objections when you charge a high ticket price for your program. And if you are not able to help them through these objections because you yourself are not willing to pay a high ticket price, how are you going to handle those objections? You tell me. Your job is to, like, you have to understand the fears that involves in charging and investing a high ticket price. You need to guide your prospects, your leads through that process. You need to think how you thought when you invested a high ticket price, $5,000, that you have spent years saving, How do you feel when you invested that type of money into somebody else, not knowing if you were going to get the full return of investment of those $5,000? So you can't attract high-ticket clients with a low-ticket mentality. That's probably one of the reasons why you attract the wrong type of leads. Was this helpful? I hope so. I hope so. So, just to summarize, why you attract the wrong type of leads. 1, you're too focused on increasing your metrics instead of actually providing value. You're too focused on likes and comments, gaining followers to actually provide value. Just to post a post and not expecting a lot of likes and comments on that post. I don't look at the likes that I get. Don't care. I just know that they have use and they find value in the piece of content that I just posted now. The second point is, you do not understand the market sophistication of your market. You need to speak the same language as the people you want to attract. I want to attract people who are just in my situation. They're working full-time perhaps, or they're going all in on their business. They are settled, they're married, they have kids. So I need to speak that language. They have probably invested before. People are coming to me when they are tired of throwing money out the window on coaches who have sold a program on Instagram and now is a sales guru. Like, I have years of experience, sales experience. I still work corporate. I know what I'm talking about. So you need to understand the market sophistication of your market. How sophisticated are my market? Have they invested before? If so, yes or no? If yes, why didn't it work out? So you need to understand all of these questions that comes along, and the more sophisticated your market is, the more sophisticated questions you get. Hence, you can't attract high-ticket clients with low-ticket mentality. The third point, you get more sophisticated objections when you're charging high ticket. So you need to understand how to help your clients, your prospects, overcome those objections. That's the thing. So that was my 3 points for today. I was quite straight to the point as always. I hope you don't mind. So I will save this live. Any questions? Any questions? And was the sound okay, guys? Yeah. Any questions? I'm sorry, I'm sick at the moment. You can't see because I've put my makeup on, straightened my hair and everything, tried to look my best to get on the internet. But, y'all, I'm not feeling my best. But the thing is, remember this. The goal of your content is to attract qualified leads. And your job is to communicate with that audience. You decide what kind of content to put out. The content you put out attract somebody. So if that somebody is the wrong type of person, that's on you. But the good thing is, you can change it. You can change your messaging. Because it's your messaging that determines who you attract. But you need to understand what is my messaging going to be. How can we speak the language? Can you give me an example? Yes, I can. There's a reason why Okay, so Becky is asking, how can we speak the same language? You're talking about market sophistication. You need to speak the same language as the people you want to attract. So, for instance, you never see me talking about how much money I make, six-figure entrepreneur, living a lifestyle where I can travel wherever I want, working 3 hours per day, these type of guru things that people are talking about. That's not my messaging. That is not my messaging. So, therefore, I do not attract those people who are looking for that. None of my clients are like that. Beggar, you're not one of those. You're more sophisticated. You work corporate. So if I had that message, even though me and that person might offer the same thing, but because she or him have that message talking about, do you want to work on the beach 3 hours per day making six figures? They attract those people who want to live that lifestyle and have that life. I do not speak the same language. I talk about, my language is more, we're building a sustainable business. Is hard work, but we will get there. The reason why I attract mothers or people who work full time and having this business on the side is because of me, how I used to communicate this message. I work full time. I'm a mom. I still have this business. My perspective, everything I talk about resonates with you. Like, you understand by working in corporate how much effort it actually takes and acquires to build a business. You understand this. You are more sophisticated, or you have been trying for building this business, hadn't worked out. You have invested before, didn't work out. You know what kind of questions to ask when you're about to enroll into another person's program. You know what to look for. So I'm claiming more of my expertise now, because I need to differentiate myself and talk to those kind of people who wants to invest in somebody who has a long experience, have a lot of knowledge, working full time. I'm a mom. I speak on different, I'm more straight to the point, business centric, business minded coach. So those who are interested in getting the business foundation in place usually comes to me. But I differentiate in the way, in who I want to attract. I do not want to attract those kind of people who longing for this 3-hour, 4-hour work days, living on drinking pina colada on the beach. Not moi. So therefore, I do not attract them. I don't talk about it. Oh, did this make sense? I ask you. I hope it did. That was a good question. So I have a hard time talking today. And this room is hot as well. I will be saving this live session. So, just for your information. And I will see you in the next session next Thursday. Same time, same place. I'll see you there, guys. Namaste.